what's up, guys? Right here. Well, it's pretty dark, huh? Oh, now it's like glary. Why is that? There you go. Better. Maybe. Why are you turning around this way? Why are you guys? Hey, thanks for the thumbs up, whoever that was. What the heck is going on? Oh, I see. Turn you guys around. I don't think it's me. There we go. So, currently I'm stuck in traffic. Went out to the shop to get some stuff done as far as the rack is concerned. However, I got stopped in the middle of it and said, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go get go get my inspection on the vehicle they've been wanting me to do." Because they said, we're only inspecting the tires. I have a whole video for this thing that I'm going to piece together for you guys later. Well, they get there, they start looking at the Jeep, and they're kind of like, what the hell are we looking at? Because, you know, people don't modify the vehicles as much, near as what I have done with the Addicticon. So they're looking at like it's like just a foreign object. So a UFO. Then they're like, we can't do anything. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't do anything? Well, they say, well, your Jeep doesn't exist in Korea. It's a ghost vehicle. It doesn't exist. And I'm like, well, I know. I've been telling them that for a long time because it's registered on the base and not in Korea itself. So for me to go get a Korean inspection, there's nothing on the books that the vehicle even belongs to you guys. So anyways, it took me telling them that, and they don't listen. But long story short is, they threw it out because they couldn't find my vehicle and they had no specs on it whatsoever. And even if they did, they never started importing the Jeeps, especially gas, until 2016. So there's no record of any like 3.6 liter Jeep, especially 2013, in Korea either. So there's no specs they can compare all the modifications to. So they just threw it out. I've been saying that since the very beginning. Show me the rules and regulations governing the SOFA vehicles, and they can never do it. So, long story short is, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm stuck in traffic trying to go back home because the place to get inspected was far as hell. So, now I've been stuck in traffic for a couple hours. And it's just a pain in the ass. But, we're doing some off-roading this weekend. Just taking the kids out 3 days. It's going to be a lot of fun. Me and Corey will start working on the rack tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and just mount it to the pre-existing pillar armor that holds my 50-inch up by HMF Fabrication. And why can't you see any of these lines? Anyways, that's kind of where we are with that. This guy's trying to cut me off like I don't even exist. Let's see here. Get through this red light. Anyways, so that's my current situation with the whole inspection, and now they're still doing the investigation into the vehicle, whether they're going to charge me or not. However, this was a separate charge by the actual Yongsan city where I'm registered at, for them to say, you get your tires back to normal. Well, no crap. You know, I already did that. That's why I sent you guys pictures. However, they were like, we want you to get your inspection. I was like, I've been here 10 years. I have 4 vehicles. I've never, ever had a SOFA vehicle inspected. That's just stupid. Nobody does that. So, long story short is, they just threw it out. Which they, you know, would have saved me a ton of time, and everybody else in the process, if they were just listening to me at the very beginning on how the whole thing would go down. Anyway. Now we're back home. We're going back home and going to get ready for this weekend. Get the cage ready and kind of go that route. Anyway, who's out there? You got any questions? I mean, you're seeing a lot of Korean traffic right now. This is what it's like a lot of times, especially in Seoul. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. So, might as well have a Jeep and look cool doing it, you know? So, that's why they have a lot of, they don't have vehicle fatalities. I think they're just accidents. They're one of the highest in the world. But it's all them Asian women drivers. Oh, boom! Like like one of my viewers is gonna be an Asian chick right now. I'm gonna lose a subscriber over that comment. But that's okay. You'll get over it. Anyway, so I'm just kind of making the video, talking the shit, ranting a little bit because I was pissed off in there because I'm trying to tell them that the vehicle does not belong to you. It belongs to America. You have no, that you can pretend you can govern it all you want. However, the way their guidelines are written and the rules are written, they don't want to go deep enough to actually change them to the point where they can govern the SOFA vehicles from the states. So, stupidity once again at work in the human psyche. Oh! Wow, I thought that bike was gonna get hit there. Anyways, I ride a bike a lot, so I always watch out for bikers, and they're just trying to get to work, man. Some guys are trying to go home or whatever. But anywho, that's what we're doing, heading back home. That's what the whole video was about. Me basically just ranting about the stupid inspection process that they're trying to put me through, which they just gave up in the first 30 seconds of inspecting it because they're like, this guy's got way more mods than we've ever seen. And I think that almost saves it in the vehicles in Korea because they're so, I don't want to say ignorant, I want to say uneducated regarding the modifications for Jeep Wranglers. There's so many out there. So when they see my Jeep, they don't really know it's a Jeep. They're like, what the hell is this? It's not, it's the fact that they just don't know what it is. Us as Jeepers, we see all different kinds all the time, so. Hey, what's up, Kings? What's up, Matt? So we see modifications all the time, so we're used to that. But the Koreans, especially the Koreans, they don't see that at all. And so whenever they see anything a little different, they kind of just like, oh my God, So it's a good place to be because even just a Jeep lifted on 35 with flat flares will draw a lot of attention, and you'll get to ooh and awe everybody with your Wrangler. Now if I'm next to you, they're not gonna ooh and awe nothing on yours. Maybe Matt's. But mine gets a buttload of attention most everywhere it goes. So just because it's the one of the most unique Jeeps in Korea at this point. But we're trying to get that a little bit more. I got an amber 20-inch LED light bar. I want a single row, but this one's laying around, and the amber is the only one that works. It was amber and white, but I disabled the white. So now it should be okay now. Anyway. All right, well guys, I'm gonna kill this video. It's almost 9 minutes long of me just rambling on about retardedness. So if you like and subscribe, rate, comment, whatever you might want to do. I mean, hell, save it to your favorite. Dude, take another camera out and record the video and then put it in a safe deposit box, Whatever you feel you have to do to protect my words, do it. But anyways, other than that, see you guys later. Peace.